Q1057 Albany's rock station and the Q1057 app. I'm Steve King, and I am joined by a true legend in the music business, Gregg Rolie. Of course, one of the co-founders of Santana, co-founder of Journey, two-time nominee and two-time entry into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And he has a brand new album out called Sonic Ranch, his first new album, studio album in 18 years. And the first single off it's called What About Love, and it's amazing. Gregg, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, I have to tell you right off the bat, I love this first single off of the new album, Sonic Ranch, What About Love.
Thank you very much.
What a kick-ass song.
Yeah, you know what? Neil Sean, I played it for him. He goes, wow, this is really different for you. And then I showed him the video that we made as well, and he was like, wow. I was kind of blown away because it's heavier than a lot of the stuff I've done in the past.
It is. Where did it come from? I know, it's inspired somewhat by Ringo Starr, but where else did it come from? Because it rocks, man.
Lyrically, that's where it came from. Peace and love, his mantra for years. That's the only way we got to wake up. But musically, it was just something that came to me, and we jammed it with Ringo during a sound check, and we just messed with it and all that stuff, but I had no intention of what I would write about at that time. And then I got home, and I found the bass line I wanted to use on it, and that started it off. And then I asked my son to play guitar on it, detune the guitar so it's heavier, and play slide on it, which I haven't done it, along with an organ solo. And he plays slide kind of like Muddy Waters. It's like, it's badass. and so that's kind of how it went. And then it's actually, and the other part that kills me is that it's only 3 minutes long. I don't think I've ever written anything 3 minutes. It's always been longer.
I can totally hear that being like used in the NFL or in college football or something. It's just got that kind of energetic feel to it.
Well, I hope so. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Tell me about the rest of the album.
Well, I've got some great players on there, of course, Steve Lukather and Neil Sean and Alphonso Johnson, Mike Shreve, my drummer of years, Ron Wixo, and Kurt Griffey, Dave Amato from REO. There's a long list of people.
All your buddies.
And the other song that was brand new to me was "Give Me Tomorrow," which is the first one on the CD. Or the release, I should call it, and that's Luke playing on there, and he did a fantastic job for me.
Wow. And, I know some people have been like, man, it's been forever since he's had a new album out. What's taking Gregg Rolie so long to get another album out? You've been working. You've been busy, right?
Yeah, well, that is the answer. Every time, I got really busy. It was amazing. And I keep saying it's like, I tried to retire at 33 years old, and it just didn't stick.
You don't strike me as the kind of guy that's going to sit back and retire on a porch someplace.
Yeah, I tried it. Nah, that's not me.
Doesn't seem like it would fit.
I got busy with Ringo, and I've done that for 7 years, and then I did Santana 4, and then I did Journey Through Time with Neil, and then I finally had time to finish this thing up, and so here we are now.
That's cool. That's cool. Were you disappointed about the lack of a Woodstock 50th anniversary? Did that bum you out, or were you kind of like, it's all right?
Well, no, I had fun at it.
Yeah.
I played with Ringo, and it was fun telling his people how many people were here at Woodstock, and a lot of people.
Wow.
How many saw the movie? Oh, everybody.
Sure.
I said, well, then you'll know what I mean when I say, give me an F. And they did. But we stopped right there. Anyway, so it was cool for me, but it's a shame that it didn't take the shape that they intended.
Yeah.
But that was 4 days of filling up that amphitheater. It was pretty good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, you are obviously a 2-time inductee into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which congratulations, well deserved. A very small group of people that have been in twice, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? They announced their nominees for this year. Did you see that this morning?
No, I haven't had time for it. I haven't looked.
I was curious about how you feel about some of the artists that may be going in, specifically like, I'll just throw one out. Whitney Houston is one that's on the list.
Why not?
Well, she's a great artist. I have no problem with that, but I've always said the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame should be rock and roll, and I don't consider her rock and roll.
I just got asked this, and I finally have an answer for it.
Okay.
Rock and roll, yeah, it was. That's what it was called. No, but music is an evolving thing, and it has been. Blues started it all.
Sure, absolutely.
And then it became rock and roll. And so there's blues artists in there, and then from rock it changes into a rap, funk, R&B. Everybody's given these things a name, but it's all music. So
right.
I think it's legit. It's based on, did you do something to change the world or change the world of music? Anything like that. That's why it was started. Mm-hmm. So I think it's kind of legit. It's a shame that it's taken many people a long time to get in there that ought to be.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's kind of a political thing, but it is what it is.
What did you getting in there mean to you personally?
Well, it's kind of unbelievable. Mm-hmm. When I got in there with Santana in '98, if someone told me that I was going to be sitting in front of these people and having the accolades of changing music, because '98 it definitely was about changing the world of music. Mm-hmm. And when I started out, I had no designs on anything like that. I just wanted to pretty much get across the street. That would be good. And it just my career turned into an incredible thing. And I've been really fortunate to meet the people I did when I met them, and on the way up. And because it could have gone the other way. It's an amazing thing to get with the right people at the right time.
I'm sure people feel that way about you, though, that I got with Gregg Rolie at the right time, and that's, why Santana exploded like it did, why Journey exploded like it did, I'm sure they feel the exact same way about you.
Well, it's turned out that way, whether they felt that way or not. It just kind of turned out that way. Like I said, I've been really fortunate to be with the people I've been with, and I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Now, with the new album, what's next for you? Are you going to tour more? Or are you going to go back in the studio? Are you going to take some time off for the holidays? What are you going to do?
I already started on the new stuff and recorded 3 songs already.
No kidding. Wow.
And I got with Dean Castronova, who was Journey Through Time, along with Marco Mendoza. Dean sings like Steve Perry and plays drums like Smith at the same time.
Wow.
And he's incredible. And Marco Mendoza is a great bass player. And then I get my son playing slide and rhythm. Another guitar player named Yayo Sanchez is 26 years old and has great ideas. And another guitar player, Sebastian Cure, who was co-producing this stuff with my son. And we played this one song. He goes, I got to play on this. And he picked up an acoustic guitar, and I didn't even know he could play it.
Wow.
And it was phenomenal. And so we're going to do more of that. Then we're going to put it all together, go out and do Journey, Santana, new stuff, Sonic Ranch, and do it all. I can cover it all.
Well, if you do, when you get out and do that, I certainly hope you're coming to Albany, New York, so we can see it live. I would absolutely love that.
Yeah, me too. It'd be great.
Well, I wish you all the best. It's a pleasure to talk to a legend like you, and I absolutely love the new music, man. So keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Bye.
Adios.